Ah yes, Club ARK Parkour, that frustrating monstrosity of a mission. You've seen this before, and you've probably struggled a bit, but that's alright. Daddy Difto is here to help you. We're gonna go over all of the checkpoints and how to get through them in this video, and at the end, I'll have an uncut run of how the parkour should be done so you can see it firsthand. Is this the fastest method? Probably not, but it's how I do it, and it's reliable, and at this point, it's very easy for me. If there are any shortcuts I missed, please let me know because I would love to learn them and improve my own speed through this mission. Let's get into it with checkpoint 1. This one's simple, just a normal walking jump, and then rather than going to this platform on the left, we're just gonna sprint jump to this next platform, and then sprint jump again to the checkpoint. Boom, easy. Now for checkpoint 2, just like before, we're gonna go ahead and ignore this platform on the left, and then just sprint jump straight to the platform by the wall. After that, you'll have just a normal walking jump, and then a sprint jump to the third platform. And then again, another sprint jump to the next checkpoint. Checkpoint 3 is also very straightforward. You'll just use a sprint jump on the first 3 platforms, and then a walking jump onto the checkpoint. It's very easy to get carried away sprinting all the time, but then you'll end up overjumping a lot of the jumps in this mission. Checkpoint 4 has some big skips. You're gonna do a slow walking jump onto this box, and then rather than going down this path to the left they want us to follow, you'll just sprint jump onto the rock in front of you. Now that you're on the rock, just run off the edge towards the checkpoint. Don't jump, just make sure you're sprinting. Checkpoint 5 has these chairs right here on the left, but we're gonna ignore those and just sprint jump straight to the wooden platform. And then again, to the checkpoint. Probably the easiest checkpoint in this mission is checkpoint 5. So we'll sprint jump to the wooden platform, and then just run off of it onto the next bit of wood. Then walk jump onto the first platform, face towards the checkpoint, and sprint jump across the next 2. I know what you're probably thinking, well duh, it's super easy to say how to do it, but it's a lot harder to actually do it. Really, what I'm trying to do is just drill into your head when you should be sprinting and when you shouldn't be. That's the lesson here. Just like real racing, the key to going fast is knowing how to go slow. Checkpoint 7 starts with another runoff without jumping. Then when you're on this platform, sprint jump to the next one, and now we're gonna do another skip. Forget the straw stool on the left, go straight to this one in front of you, and then sprint jump all the way down to the wood. I know it seems kind of far, but you'll make it. Then just casually jump to the next wood, sprint jump to the one after that, and then go straight to the rock with another sprint jump, skipping the last platform. Now we're on to checkpoint 8, and this is where things really start to get difficult. I think there might be a potential way to skip most of this, but I haven't been able to figure it out yet, and the only skip I really know is right here at the beginning. Just go off the right edge of this first box and jump all the way to the fourth one, way down at the bottom. And then after that, just take your time. Don't touch shift, don't sprint, just go one box at a time with nice slow jumps. You'll be alright the rest of the way. You can probably skip the boxes at the end if you really wanted to, but it doesn't really save a whole lot of time. Checkpoint 9 is a really weird one. The sign hitboxes are so funky, you can literally just sprint across all of them without jumping if you really wanted to. But that can be kind of difficult to do. So usually I just sprint and jump from the first sign all the way to the fourth, and then to the second from the last, and then to the billboard. Just make sure you give yourself enough room to sprint and jump. Once you're on the billboards, it's easy. Just aim for the close corner and sprint jump the whole way up until you're at the top. Now we're on to checkpoint 10, and these leather sofa chairs, I hate them more than anything, so we're just gonna skip them entirely. Aim for the last chair in the line, right at the top of it, and then just sprint jump off the edge of the rock. You'll make the jump, and you might bounce off the top of the chair, but that's fine. Now we're back onto boxes again. Luckily, we can skip most of them. Just sprint jump from the first one straight to the fourth. And now it's time to go slow again. Jump to the next box slowly, without sprinting, and then you can sprint jump to the checkpoint. Again, be sure to back up on the box and give yourself enough room so that way you don't just sprint off the edge. Now we're on to checkpoint 11, which is usually the hardest one for me. The beginning we have a big skip though. That weird looking sideways platform over there, that's where we're going. Just aim for that bottom corner and sprint jump straight from the checkpoint. When you land, you'll walk up to the top and then back up as far as you can. You'll see this weird little bulge on the edge of the rock. That's what you want to aim for. Give yourself as much space as you can, and then sprint jump just above that sexy bulge. Now for the really hard part, those cursed chairs. This is where I mess up the most. You'll start by climbing on top of the first one, and then you can just sprint jump straight to the third. Forget the second one. Then slow jump to the next one and sprint jump to the one after that. You should be able to easily climb up to the next one without really a risk of falling. And then give yourself room and slow jump to the next chair. The rest of the way, we're only going to hit one more chair. We'll skip the closest one by sprint jumping over it. And then from this last chair, just sprint jump straight to the rock. Now we're on to the last checkpoint, checkpoint 12. Instead of going this left path where they want you to go, you'll just line yourself up with this wooden platform way down there and then just sprint jump off the edge towards it. There's no fall damage in the parkour, so this is a really nice skip. Then sprint jump the next two platforms and now it's all downhill. Literally. Like, you're just gonna run right off the edge without jumping. Just make sure you're sprinting and you'll get through all the platforms until you're at this last one. Now it's just 2 easy jumps and you're at the finish. You did it. Good job. Of course, I know that was just a bunch of words explaining how to do the course. It will still be pretty difficult, but the more you do it, the easier it will be. Eventually, your run will be flawless, and you'll be able to just farm those tokens for dinos or guns or to take to the casino, you gambling degenerate. Now I'll give you an uncut run, and you can see how quickly you'll be able to get through it once you get it all down. Thanks for watching.